Okay, parts tractor time. As you can see, it is covered in snow, but it's in the garage. We got one last snowstorm last night. Hopefully it's the last snowstorm, to be honest with you. And everything got covered. Luckily, the Murray was in the garage all night since it has open intakes. And I really don't want to get it covered in snow yet again. I've already defrosted it once. Don't want to have to do it again. So anyways, this is a 17 horse Briggs & Stratton Intech overhead valve. It was pressure lubricated, but no pressure lubrication can solve from lack of maintenance. So it definitely has a good size hole in the block. And there was no oil at all on the dipstick whenever I did check it. Usually when they blow, there's a little bit of oil on there, but no, this thing had nothing. So definitely lack of maintenance on this port machine. Also, the condition that the blades are in is pretty bad. On the other hand, the deck belt is actually brand new and should be reusable, but the deck, like I said, will need blades and it will need a chute cover. So the blades are completely destroyed. Both spindles are good. Everything else on the deck is good. Since it's a Poulan deck, they're a little bit better than the ones that the Craftsman's got and the Murray's got. They're a little bit heavier gauge. At least I personally find them like that. So anyways, the goal today is to strip the carburetor and intake off of this machine. Mainly, I want to check the carburetor to see if it's salvageable or not. Also, there's a couple gaskets in there, the reusable red ones that I need for the other machine anyways. And this machine, this engine is scrap regardless, so it needs to come apart. And there's also probably a few other parts on here that I can reuse in the future. Then I'll be tackling the dashboard. Same thing as on the Murray. There's those two pins way down in there. Undo them, pull them out, disconnect the harness in the back, pull the harness through. Then take the steering wheel off and get it pulled out. Also the throttle cable. And on the other engine, this part right here, the Torx bolt, is stripped out. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of work on the other machine to try and get that bolt out. I'll probably have to reuse the one that's on here. Throttle bodies, I don't normally keep them. I may or may not keep this one because I know they do tend to strip out, but I really don't need it. The motor engagement cable is here. It's in good shape. That yellow knob will be replaced. Already got a black handle right here, so that's fine. Got an amp meter, which is fine. The steering wheel, I probably won't use this one on this machine. This is a nice, thicker one. I'm probably going to be holding on to that for my personal machines. The transaxle will be done at a later date. I'm not going to sell the 4 tires off of this machine as of yet. I'm going to hold on to them for the machines that I'm picking up in a couple weeks, just in case I need tires. I want 4 good tires kicking around, so I'm not even going to post these until I know what the situation is with those other machines. Then I'll proceed to post these ones. I'll probably take them off so I can use them, so I can scrap this machine, and just hold on to them until then. The rear plate will also come off and go onto the Murray as soon as I get the trailer pulled through. This is a good one. I've actually had to buy these plates in the past because nobody had them available locally, and I'm going to start holding on to them. I've scrapped out so many of them and didn't think I needed them in the past, but when you need them, you can't find them and you got to pay for them, unfortunately. So this is the last time the Poulan Pro will look like and identify as a tractor. I'm not going to pull the rear fender. There's really no point. I can get the transmission or transaxle out with the rear fender in place. I can get the shifter linkage out with the rear fender in place. That's not a big deal. Also, I will be keeping that right there as well. And we'll go from there. So talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.